Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today it's gonna be just me again, and I want to talk to you guys about my breastfeeding journey and experience with Darius. I'm gonna be completely honest with my breastfeeding experience. I love it. It feels great. It makes me, I don't want to say happy, but it's just easy. It's easy to put him on here whenever he wants to eat. Like when we wake up in the morning, opposed to having to go all the way down the hallway to the kitchen, warm up his milk, put in, shake it. Like I just feel like that's complicated. And I guess I can say that I know what it's like because Dana was formula fed and Darius is bottled fed, so I know both sides of the story and I know what it's like. So I feel like breastfeeding has been so much easier than formula feeding, but it has had its downs and it's like times where I just want to pull my hairs out. And I think I have never believed in this saying more than I do now. When people say it's gonna get a lot harder before it gets better. And I think that is so true when it applies to breastfeeding because it is so painful. So painful. So painful. I think my first 3 weeks, I want to say to 3 to 6 weeks, I would cry, not cry, but my body would shake. I would put him on my boobs and it was funny because I would put him on, but I would also like pull him. Like it would just be a battle because I was like, do I want to do it? Do I not want to do it? It's gonna hurt. I know it's gonna hurt. And then my body would just tighten up and I would just shake because of how much it hurt. And no, I wasn't latching him wrong. No, it just like no, he was latched on right. I was doing it right. I went to like the lactation nurses at the hospital. I asked my friends for help. I asked my mom. I got advice, everything, and everyone was telling me he's latching fine, he's latching perfect. And I was like, then why does it hurt? And everyone said that it's gonna hurt. Everyone told me that it's gonna hurt for a while and then it's gonna get better after 6 weeks. So I remember on my 5th week it was hurting so bad, and my nipples were sore and they were cracking and they were bleeding. And I just looked up on, I think it's Baby Center, yes, Baby Center, and it said that after 6 weeks it'll get better and the pain will ease off. So I just remember that last week I kept counting down the days. Every time I would put him on my boob, I would say just 2 more days, just 1 more day, and then it'll get better. And then I got to the 6th week and it didn't get better. I felt like it got worse. Like it just hurt. I didn't want to breastfeed him and I wanted to give up. I seriously wanted to give up breastfeeding, and the only thing that got me through it was Jay telling me, like, look at how he is. Look at how much you're bonding with him with breastfeeding him. Like, he loves it. Like, just hang in there. And I was like, okay. And, like, every time I would put him on, he would, like, rub me and try to relax me. And I would relax my body because they had told me to not let your body tense up and to just breathe. So I was doing that, but it was just hurting. And I'm a sucker for pain. I hate pain. So that's the truth about breastfeeding. It hurts. But it'll get better because I can honestly say now that we're going on to 3 months with him, it hurts. It still hurts a bit, but it's more of a pinch. It's more of like he sees my nipple and he's just like, I do pump and I breastfeed Darius and I also pump. I felt like pumping made my nipples hurt more, made my experience more painful than what it should have been, because the second I stopped pumping, the second I was like, I'm not gonna pump for a while, I'm gonna see how that plays out, my nipples felt so much better. I felt at ease by like I was just so much more comfortable, and it was so much easier to feed him afterwards. So I stopped using the electric pump and I've only been using the manual pump. And I kind of only pump in the morning when I wake up around 7 to get Jay's breakfast and lunch ready. I'll pump and then I'll go feed Darius, and that's kind of the only time I pump. And that's kind of if I feel like my boobs are really like, how can I say it? might be TMI. That's only if I feel like my boobs are too full and like it's just letting it all out. Like the breast milk is just coming out, like they can't just stay in there anymore. Because Darius is sleeping almost 8 hours now, 7 to 8 hours. So that's 7 to 8 hours that he's not on here. So the milk is just like piling up. I know I didn't talk about breastfeeding in public because, well, I am a stay-at-home mom and we don't really go out much. And when we do go out, he normally always eats before, and then he normally doesn't have to eat while we're out. And while we're out, he's kind of distracted, so he's not wanting to be nursed, and he can nurse after we go home. Or when we're on our way home, he'll start to get a little fussy, and by the time we're home, he'll nurse. But as for breastfeeding in public, I really don't have any insecurities. I really don't care about breastfeeding in public. I'm not shy. I'm not like, oh, cover me. Not that I just like pop out my titty or anything like that, but I do just clip it off, clip off the bra, the nursing bra that I have, and just I'll hold him close and just make sure that no one gets to see my nipple. But after having him latched on, I don't really care if like this top area is exposed. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother Jay. So, I mean, if it bothers other people, I mean, I've never had that issue with someone to tell me something, but if it bothers someone, it's not my problem. I'm feeding my son, and if my son isn't comfortable with being covered up, then I'm not going to have him covered up. End of story. And if I feel uncomfortable with someone staring at me, I'm not rude and I won't look at the person and like make a face or tell them to look away. I'll just simply turn a certain way where they can't see me, or I'll tell Jay and Jay will like try to block me off. But that's the thing about breastfeeding in public with Darius, is that he does not like to be covered. He does not like the blanket over him. He wants to be out in the open. He'll literally like just shoot, fling the cover and just like get mad. Like he'll make a mad face like, what are you doing, mom? Like, I don't want to be trapped in there, like it's hot. So I'll try not to cover him as much, but I obviously won't have it all exposed. But I mean, I'm just not insecure about it. It's not a big issue to me. So here's the boy of the hour. We're talking about you and how it's like breastfeeding you. Do you have any comments? Do you like it? Do you like being breastfed? I'll take that as a yes. Huh. Take that as a yes. Do you want to say hi to everyone? Yeah. But yeah, guys, if you guys like this video, give us a thumbs up. Leave us some comments, share, do all that fun stuff. And if you're new to our channel, subscribe. We'd love to have you guys. And always leave us your comments. Let me know that you're new so we can welcome you, because we love to have you guys a part of our channel and a part of our family. See you in our next video. Bye.